You heard about the alternate timeline thing where it's like something crazy happens in your life, like you almost hit a car or you almost get hit by a car, you run a red or something, and now that I'm going to tell this to you, you're always going to notice it.
Dislocate your shoulder.
No, like or that, and you that big event, you're like the timeline just split. There's a timeline where I ran that red, I got hit by a car, and I died, but in this timeline, I'm survived, and I survived and I kept living, and so like, but that's like such a like a dark one, but like other things are kind of like, what if your parents never came here, right, from Uzbek, or what if like 100%. For example, my mom moved to Virginia from Ukraine, my dad moved to Portland, my dad went on a youth seminar, ran into my mom in Virginia, talked to her, fell in love with her, went back home, ended up driving back to Virginia like weeks later or something like that, and then proposing to her or like trying to date her or whatever. And then they moved the whole family back to Portland. As like, I could have lived in Virginia. Like I could have been born and raised in Virginia.
We could have never even met.
Yeah. Like what's crazy? Or like if my mom was like, no, I'm not leaving Virginia. And then on top of that, my mom's family was supposed to move to Florida. They were talking about moving to Florida, and then they decided to move to Portland because I think my mom's sister also had a similar story where they met on a guy on the West Coast, and then they found out like the West Coast has this really big Slavic culture, and so I think they moved there because of that.
It's quite interesting.
I think